Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today we are making a high protein potato leek soup. These are all homegrown ingredients here except for the dairy. This makes my heart smile when I can make something that comes from our farm. I was careful to cut my leeks and rinse them so that there wouldn't be any little bits of dirt or gravel in our soup today, because that's never fun. And I cubed the potatoes and I cut about as many as I thought 4 cups of broth would support, and the other ones I'm using for roast tonight. In my pot, I've melted some butter and I add my chopped up leeks. To this, I added some thyme and some celery leaves. These celery leaves are from my homegrown celery, and if you don't have homegrown celery leaves that are dried, I would suggest using some fresh or some celery seed. Really imparts a lot of flavor without actually using that vegetable. So yes, I wasn't prepared again, and I have added 4 cups of my homegrown chicken stock to the pot. It only takes about 10 minutes to be melted. Then I added a fresh bay leaf, and I brought that up to a simmer before I thought about adding my potatoes. I only wanted to add enough potatoes that they could cook in the chicken stock, so I was as happy as could be to realize that I had cut up just the right amount of potatoes for my stock. Now the potatoes are fork tender. I am taking out about half of the potatoes because this is a soup that you could puree or you could leave it with the potato chunks in there. That is totally up to you. Maybe you don't like the green things in there, so don't add them. I really like a little bit of color and texture and look to my soup, so I just blended this up. Now I have a secret ingredient coming up pretty soon, so don't freak out. And when you see it, if you wanted to add it at this point, so it was all blended up and you didn't know it was there, I would suggest doing that. I added the potato pieces back to the pot. And at this point, my pot was shut off, but I'm adding my 1 cup of heavy cream. You don't necessarily have to add that much cream if you don't want to, especially if you're adding this next ingredient. The secret ingredient I'm using to make this a high protein soup is cottage cheese. 1 cup of this cottage cheese, it's 4%, adds 32 grams of protein to this soup. And so we love cottage cheese in almost anything. And I hadn't thought of putting cottage cheese into soup until just recently a friend mentioned it on Facebook. Mind blown. I took some Parmesan cheese and I just warmed it up on a naan bread to serve with the soup, as the soup is a cream soup and it's not totally filling. So having it with a sandwich or some cheese toast, some croutons, and I added some fried onions to the top for texture. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye for now.